All right, so the lead story is Donald Trump giving his first speech since he left the White House. 1 hour, 33 minutes. Whoa, whoa. All right. And this is in front of the CPAC group, the conservative group in Orlando, Florida, as you know. The network and CNN, MSNBC, none of them took the speech. The Fox News did. I think the other two conservative channels did as well. Not sure. I watched it. It wasn't easy to sit through it all, but I did for you. But I also watched it for history. This is unprecedented. And you know I'm a historian. It's unprecedented. A president who leaves the White House has never before in the history of our republic slammed an incoming president in that short period of time. Never before happened. But as you know, Donald Trump doesn't really give a fig about tradition in that regard. And he set up camp down in Florida, as says he's going to be back. That was the first soundbite that caught my eye. Roll the tape.
But who knows? Who knows? I may even decide to beat them for a third time, okay?
Them being the Democrats. And Mr. Trump will play that string out because he knows that a lot of people would like him to run again, and a lot of people would not. So he's going to use that as, an attention getter. So the first soundbite I want to play is about illegal immigration. Go.
Illegal immigrants are now being apprehended and released along the entire southern border, just the opposite of what it was 2 months ago. They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. Once they think they can get in, they're coming, and they are coming at levels that you haven't even seen yet. By the hundreds of thousands, by the millions, they'll be coming.
Don't know if it'll be millions, but there will be a big problem at the southern border by summer. No question about it, in my opinion. And that doesn't help anybody, does it? Doesn't help the migrants because they're going to suffer. They're going to pay money to the criminal smugglers to try to get them in. A trek across Mexico is going to be hot. People are going to die. The Border Patrol will be overwhelmed. We're wrapping up COVID, but that's going to spread COVID. It's just, and the President Biden, he doesn't seem to be too engaged on this, does he? I mean, I don't agree with Biden's policies. I think he's a far left figurehead. But you'd like to see some involvement on this, wouldn't you? Doesn't seem he is. Second soundbite is keeping the kids out of school because of COVID. Go.
There's no reason whatsoever why the vast majority of young Americans should not be back in school immediately. The only reason that most parents do not have that choice is because Joe Biden sold out America's children to the teachers' unions.
Okay, so my kids go to Catholic school. They've been back in class in September. There has not been any trouble. Public schools in New York City, and I'm 20 miles away, they can't go back. So why can't they go back? Because the teachers' unions say it's too dangerous for the teachers themselves. You can debate it, but if the Catholic schools in New York City are operating without a problem, that's a pretty strong argument, is it not? Not just Catholic private schools. So the teachers' unions donate hundreds of millions of dollars to the Democratic Party. Joe Biden ever say a bad word about teachers' unions ever in his entire life? No, not one. Okay, fourth soundbite. This is something that I signaled to you very, very early on. Go.
Under the radical Democrat policies, the price of gasoline has already surged 30% since the election and will go to $5, $6, $7, and even higher. So enjoy that when you go to the pump, and they'll say, that'll be about $200 to fill up your van.
It's true. And the reason is that the fossil fuel companies know they're going to be attacked by the Biden administration, and they're building up their war chest. They're charging as much as they can to get a lot of cash reserve on hand, because they know they're going to have to transition into so-called alternative energy. That takes money to do that. So who's going to get it? The consumer always gets it. So by summer, all right, I expect where I live, it started about $2.10 a gallon. In December, right before Christmas, $2.10 a gallon where I live. Okay, now it's about $2.80 a gallon. By summer, it'll be $3.50 a gallon, and then maybe even higher. That's a tax on us, all right? Because the Biden administration had to know that was going to happen, had to. As soon as they cut the XL pipeline, they knew the fossil fuel industry was going to go, we're going to get all the money we can now. So that's what's going on there. Next soundbite is the social problems we have in the USA. Go.
We believe in patriotic education and strongly oppose the radical indoctrination of America's youth. It's horrible. We are committed to defending innocent life and to upholding the Judeo-Christian values of our founders and of our founding. We embrace free thought, we stand up to political correctness, and we reject left-wing lunacy, and in particular, we reject cancel culture.
That was Mr. Trump's strongest soundbite right there, all right? Because that is the most important issue right now in this country. It's overcome COVID, overcome the economy. Our freedom of expression is under assault. You all know it. I don't have to convince you. And once the people lose the right to speak, to think, to gather, whatever it may be, then we don't have America anymore. It's gone. We ought to rename the country. And I'm sure that'll be proposed soon by the left-wing loons. Let's rename it, okay? And the Republican Party's got to stand up strongly against that. So that was why that was the most effective soundbite that Donald Trump had yesterday. Well, Joe Biden is going to be president, and we may be in for some economic uncertainty. That's why now more than ever, I recommend you diversify with gold and silver. The only company I recommend is American Hartford Gold. So please call them right now and tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Now, since I've been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold itself up over 40%, silver up over 60%. So don't wait. Call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.